Sorry, guys. Whoops. I'm putting it in the holder. My bad. Yeah, right. Sorry about that.
Rocking and rolling over here.
I know.
And
Okay.
just having
Sorry
your
about that.
computer on so we can see what we're doing.
There it is.
Okay.
I haven't. I'm Kim.
And I'm Renee.
We're a little twisted.
Grapevines.
That's us.
Yeah, that's hence the name. We are appropriately named, I think.
Okay, we have not streamed to YouTube in a long time.
Very long time.
So
we haven't actually done a video in a really, really long time. It's been crazy.
I know.
Happy Saturday. Welcome. Hope you guys are all doing well. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
I don't know if this one comes up.
All those good things. That I don't know if we can see.
I don't
ourselves.
either. It's been a long time
We're
since
just
we've done this.
To wing it. Let us.
Right.
Well, we probably don't get comments either. I was going to say, let us know if you can see us, but
right.
Maybe not.
I don't know. Do you have your phone and we can peek at your phone?
I can.
Sorry, we're going to get that up here really quick. And I don't even know if this is like up on me. It looks like it kind of fell a little bit too. So, really fast, we were going to show you the difference between a wreath kit that you can purchase at twistedgrapevines.com versus a party kit you can purchase. So, a wreath kit has a sign, a wreath form. You'll get 5 yards of each ribbon, or you may get 10, the whole roll, depends upon what your kit was. You'll also get directions in there as well, so you get it like that. And then you get 2 rolls of mesh. So all of that comes in a wreath kit. So a party kit costs more because we do a little bit more on the party kit. So a party kit, we cut your mesh 19 inches long. Do you want to show them what else?
Yes, we can make your bow.
That's included in the price of a party kit. You can make it or we can make it. It's included.
We prepare the sign, which means we just put these little ties on it so that you can attach it to your wreath. And then we also cut all of your ribbons, which takes a minute.
Right, and those are cut 13 inches long and dovetailed. So all of that is done if you purchase a party kit.
And this is ready for you when you walk in the store and do a party, or if you're doing this from home.
Yes, so you can immediately go right into making your wreath.
So everything is prepared for you so that you can just start your party and have fun.
There you go.
Which is what we love.
All right, so we are going to start making this wreath. So hang on, I'm going to lower down the camera and we'll get going.
Hopefully. I don't think this is working either.
Are you on our channel?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I would definitely do that. I knew that, but just I don't think it's like there's a lag, I think.
Okay.
So.
All right, hang tight. We're still, I'm going to adjust. It may bobble.
Oh, there we are. I was on the first one.
Okay.
Okay, you can see pretty well right there.
Okay, great.
Yay, I'm just going to leave that right there.
Stephanie, the difference in price is $20.
Yes.
So, if you buy a wreath kit and you want to do everything but the bow, we do have a $10 fee to make a bow if you want a bow made, but
with the wreath kit.
With the wreath kit,
yes. Correct.
The party kit includes the mesh cut, the ribbons cut, dovetailed, and the bow made if you want to do that.
Everything done for you.
Right, and so it's basically a $20 upcharge for all that labor to do all that. So anyways, all right. So let's get to working on the wreath. So this is actually a Woof You a Merry Christmas. This is a dog Christmas wreath. And we cut these 19 inches long. These are the 2 meshes that come with it. And for our party kits, we do the ruffle method, which means you're going to ruffle every piece of mesh that's there. Don't
go so slow. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to show you how to do it.
So when you have this, you're going to put this straight away from you. You're going to have the curl side up. Okay. I got gold on my, I was painting earlier. All right. So we like to fold down about a finger width or about an inch on the edge. So this, we have a soft edge on this right here. You won't have the rough edge. So I pinch it with my fingers, my pointer and my thumb, and just pinch it here. The way to make a really good ruffle and control it is to keep your hands really close together. If you do it out here, it slides and it gets wonky.
Kind of bunchy.
It does. It gets.
It's not as good.
So anyways, you want to try to keep your hands right here together, and then you're going to pinch and grab, and pinch and pull, I guess you might say. And so you can go to the end. We usually weight the end down with your cell phone or with a pair of scissors. That's usually pretty good. Then you're going to take this edge right here. You're going to fold it down and then just kind of put that like that. We included in the party kits we sent out a couple of these little ties. Or clips, that's what I meant. These are Dollar Tree. We love them. They sell them 6 to a pack, and you clip it. This is going to be the top of your
And notice
ruffle.
the difference. That's the top. This is the bottom.
See how that has that rough edge right
you
here?
want it to roll, but you don't really want to see that. So you want this to look kind of finished.
Right. So when you ruffle here, we call it the flip and
clip.
clip.
Yeah.
There's actually a little movement that goes with it.
Me
So.
want chips. I don't know why.
Do what?
That always makes me want chips. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, because you're saying clip or chip, yeah, or something like that.
I don't know. Oh,
And so, like I said, you're gonna do all the pieces. We're you can also, I kind of sometimes pull mine back. Reve moves hers forward. As you get better and more control of this, you don't have to weight it down. See how she's doing it without the weight?
The first few are going to feel super awkward, but
Right.
after you do a few of them, you kind of get a feel for it.
And so
It gets easier.
see how this is really nice, fans? Someone equated it the other day to, what is it, in Texas we have the mariachi bands and the
Yes.
girls, ballet folklorical. Looks like their dresses, their
Yeah.
skirts that hang down is kind of what, and I'm like, oh, I never would have thought of that. So your mesh will probably shred.
I think it looks like a bow tie.
It kind of does.
Yeah, it's kind
But
of a
yeah.
bow tie.
So, and here's what happens. I'm going to show you a wrong way. So if you do your hands out here, as some people go real
Yeah, they
slow.
like a fold it like an accordion.
And it's okay. You can do it like that, but see how it's all sliding? And because I'd already done it, it's okay. But sometimes they'll get really wonky. And that's all right if it gets a little wonky sometimes because
It's going to be covered.
yeah, it's going to be covered with ribbon when you put it in. All right. So we say go through and do, there's 10 ties on the bottom. So let's get the ties.
So this is what you're going to attach everything to.
So this is one of our wreath forms. We have these in all different colors. And you want to take the bottom layer and you want to pull them out. Okay, so
Like a little alligator mouth.
they are. I made my students do this with their arms the other day.
Like a little L.
And so you just want to open them up. It just makes it a little bit easier. And we want to do the bottom. This is called an elevated wreath form. This is 15 inches in diameter.
And all of our kids come with this.
Yes, and you've got 10 on the bottom and you've got 8 on top. So, and this is elevated up because it gives it a little bit lift. But we want to work on the one that's closest to your table first. All right, so we've done a couple of these already. You want to take it and put it in your hand and then stack the other one right on top.
Directly on top.
Right, and so I'm holding this all together. I'm switching it now to my other hand and see how it's like a bow tie. And you're gonna just jam it right in there. And so I push it real close to the base and then I'm gonna twist it one time.
But put it in there really tightly because you
Yes.
don't want it to pop open.
Well, and because we're gonna put ribbon on top of
Yeah,
it.
we're
And
not
like I
done
said,
with this.
yeah, like I said, you can come in and trim as you go, or you can trim all at the end. That was bothering me. So we're just gonna go all the way around the wreath. We prepped a bunch of these before we began, since y'all can pause the video as you work if you need to make yours.
But now notice what she did.
Oh, yes.
You didn't mention this, but so on this one, the red was on, and it doesn't matter. You can start any way you want. She just grabbed a red one first, and then she put the check on top. So now for your next tie, you're going to want to alternate. Since the check was on top that time, in this tie or this tie, doesn't matter. Whatever's right next to it, you're going to want to put the check on the bottom and the red on top. So you're going to alternate like that for the entire wreath, both bottom and top.
And should they layer on top of each other, you want to bring your hand underneath between them and just lift it like that. because you want them to butt up like this because they'll stand up higher. If
Be
you
fluffy.
lay them like that, it's going to lay down, but you want them to fluff up. So we call it fluffing.
We like
So you can fluff all at the end if you want to, but all it is putting your hand between and lifting it up like that, and it'll cause it to fluff.
and separate a little.
Lift and separate.
Lift and separate.
That's
We're
right.
not going to go any further with that, but that's what it always makes me think of.
Done it.
Yeah.
We were talking about the other night, do they still make those?
I'm going to go with yeah, probably. They probably do.
So
There's
we're
a little old lady up there somewhere that's going to be sad if they don't.
right. So
Like bend and snap.
bend and snap. That's what I was trying to
Kind
think
of
of
the same
earlier.
thing almost.
Right. So it is. We're in Texas. So if you're ever in Texas, we're in Arlington. We have a store called Twisted Grapevines here in Arlington.
And you have to come see us.
We sell wreath supplies and we have classes. So we
have
host
wreath
wreath
parties.
parties, and hopefully this summer we'll be adding some classes. So, whoa,
Woo.
and here they all come.
And they all
So-
love to stick together. I could help you. I'm sorry. I'm just watching.
Well,
you
it's
struggle.
you're fine. You're filling in with whatever we're talking about. So, but yeah, so we're here in Arlington, Texas, which is in North Texas between Dallas, Fort Worth. So we get a little bit of both over here. We love being here. If you're here local, we're diagonally.
Down the street.
Yeah, so we're real close to Decorator's Warehouse, which we love to go visit as
A
well.
mile away.
Yes, and Campo Verde, which has all their Christmas decorations up year round, but super popular
But
right
especially
now.
But yes, you're round.
I know people in other states are probably going,
Sometimes
what?
you just need a little Christmas.
Uh-huh.
You know, right this very
Every
minute.
minute.
Even if it's 150 degrees.
Oh, it's so hot here right now.
Let's go have some Christmas.
I know, Sam, when my husband went outside this morning, he came back in, he goes, it just feels gross.
It's the humidity's nasty.
It is so, it's supposed to rain all day today, so.
And it's getting darker. So
We're supposed to have our city parade tonight, and
Yeah, I don't know about
if
that.
that's gonna
I don't
happen.
know
So
about that.
Sam's been monitoring to see if we'll have the
Weather.
parade later. It's a nighttime parade, so it's all the lights. It's my favorite parade. I love the light parade. And you know, it's not as crazy crowded because you know people are all doing different things this time of year, but it's fun. So any of our wreath kits can be done, or party kits can be done using this method. This is what we teach at the store when we have a wreath party.
yes, you'll get the same instruction
Mm-hmm.
in person if you
Right.
come do a party.
But you get a little hands-on too. so.
Yes, we will be here to help you. And you know what? We do occasionally get that individual who just wants to have their glass of wine and visit, and we will happily help you with your wreath as much or as little as you like. So we will talk you through the steps and show you how to do it and let you do it if that's what you choose to do. But if that's not what you choose to do, well, here we are.
All right, so you want your wreath to kind of be flat. You don't want it lifted up like that. So you want it to be able to, you know, fit against your door. So that comes with by going through and doing, you know, the fluffing, the lifting and separating.
How important that is.
Yes. So 10 ties on the bottom. We've put in 2 in each one, so we're at 20 on the
And
bottom.
we've alternated all the way around.
Yes. Okay, so now let's put the
It's
ribbons
really
on.
pretty. Okay.
So we're going to do this in stages. We're going to do the bottom row first completely, and then we're going to move to the top. It helps you see it a little bit better. So in your party kit, you'll have 2 colors, and we clipped them together, which ones we think would look good together. So we're
But
going
if you don't like it, you can change it.
you can do whatever you want
But
to.
you have 4 sets of ribbons.
Right. And you'll notice there's 8 of each one cut. Instead of, you're going to have, when we do the top, you're going to have 2 left open because that's where the bow will go. All right, so Hervé, which one do we want to put where?
I think this is cute together like this.
Well, I meant which color shall we put this one?
I think that should probably go on the black.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yes, and this can go on the red.
Okay. So when you get this, you're going to put the 1.5 inch wide on the little on the top big. And she's folding to find the center. I just kind of eyeball. So it's either way.
But again, you're making a bow tie.
You're going to pinch. So to pinch, if you want to fold up, fold back, that makes a real good pinch. So you can kind of do it like that. and you get your bow tie. So we're gonna go in right onto, I'm gonna put this on a black and white, and you're just gonna, since we pulled them tight, you're gonna just put it on top, twist it twice, fold, now take your little ties here, fold them down halfway, so you don't have that hard end poking up, and then we're gonna tuck them back to the back.
Because you don't need them anymore.
Right.
And then you're gonna fan out on the bottom layer, you're gonna fan out your ribbons so you can see them all.
So you want them to go down, you kind of take your fingers,
Let's
put the
turn it
ribbon
around so
between,
we can
yes.
show 'em.
Okay, so you want to fan it down like this, so it kind of goes down a little bit like this. And you want them to go thin, thick, thin, thick. All right?
It just spreads out all of your ribbons so you can see them.
So the reason you want them to go out this way is because we're going to come back in and put this on top. So if you have ribbon going this way, you're not going to see it. So that's what we're going to be doing, so you want it to spread out like that to see. All right?
The next one. So we're gonna work all the way around the bottom, and you're gonna layer, you're gonna have your big ribbon on the bottom and your skinnier ribbon on top. Like I said, I fold mine in half. And then I just crumple it between my finger and my thumb.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
And so you're just going to go around alternating. If you want to do all of the same print, skipping every time you go,
Every other one.
If
If that's easier for you, do
Uh-huh.
it that way. We have a lot of people do that.
It's so funny because I call them my granimals, and those of you who are older like us who
Understand that language.
who know what a granimal is
Or was.
and
Yeah.
I think they still have them
I
every
thought
now
they
and
were
then.
extinct.
No, I think Walmart picked it up.
Okay.
So yeah.
Didn't know that.
Mhm.
Oh, good. It's good for men.
So we're gonna go here. So we're just twisting twice and then folding in half and then tucking back. When you tuck back, it also kind of lifts it up a little bit too.
Super cute.
Awesome.
This is coming along.
I'm gonna move this out of the way. Sorry, guys. Forgot to move that. And there it went on the floor.
It's where everything
Its favorite
goes.
place to go.
Everything.
That's our filing system.
Yep. If you can't find it, look on the floor.
Right. So as you can see, it's just kind of coming along. Just putting these ties here. This is usually our customer's favorite part, is seeing the ribbon and seeing all the colors come alive.
It really makes a difference when you get the ribbon on it.
Yeah, because some of the mesh is not their favorite
Yeah,
part.
that takes a minute, and we get it. We understand that part too.
And we used to just say, okay, let's just do all the mesh first, and then let's come back and do the ribbon. And we were discovering what
They
was
needed
that?
a break.
What was the one part? Well, plus it helps fan the ribbons out a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
What was that one person that said?
We had a sweet little lady. She came in. Sure. She came and did a party, and she's like, I think I'm gonna be done. I don't think I really want to do any more mesh. And we were like, well,
you
you
gotta
kind
do
of have
it
to
to
do the mesh because you
finish.
gotta finish your wreath. And
She was so
yeah,
cute.
so we realized maybe we should take a hint from that. Realize people maybe need a break.
A break from the ruffling.
Yeah, but you do have to use all the mesh. So
She was so
to
cute.
get a complete wreath. I think I'm just gonna be done now. I'm like, well, kind of doesn't
We
work.
kind of helped her out a little bit.
Yeah.
And you have to kind of be a little aggressive when you're pushing that wire down. Sometimes they're a little, a little tougher to do.
Well, especially on the top. 'Cause
Yes.
it just gets really full and fluffy.
It
So,
does.
yeah.
All right, so there is our bottom row all done.
We've already done the bottom.
Yep.
So look how cute that is.
So you're more than halfway.
Yeah.
Because there's 10 on the bottom, 8 on the top. So
there you go.
So see, looks so good. Are
Okay.
we looking all right over there?
Gonna
Can they
move
still see
these.
okay?
I think so.
All right, so we're gonna repeat now on the top. So same thing,
Just
you're
gonna
just
pick up
gonna.
where we left off. And you can start anywhere you want.
Mhm.
On this, it doesn't matter. Just grab two and go somewhere.
There's always gonna be a point where they repeat.
They match.
Yes, there will always be one. We've tried to,
Yes.
do it different ways where I don't think we did all of our mesh. I just
Oh,
now
I was going to
noticed.
say, this looks a little skimpy.
I thought that we
So
had
see-
some more. Yeah, we got to do some revise.
I will do this while you
Thank you.
continue. I will try to keep up.
Whoops.
I think I'm
They catch a couple things. Sorry about that.
Yes, this stuff does stick to everything. If you're missing some ribbons or some mesh, look on the bottom of your wreath because it's probably
That's
where it's
usually where it
hiding.
is.
It's hiding on the bottom.
It sticks.
Does.
And always when you wreath, wear either 3/4 sleeves,
Yes.
short sleeves,
Yes.
or roll your sleeves up because mesh will
Will
love.
stick to
So if you notice,
everything.
both of us, we don't wear long sleeves
Nope.
anymore.
If you really like what you're wearing, don't wear that.
Yes.
Do not wear that. Yeah, sweaters are probably the
Oh,
worst.
sweaters are the worst. And the mesh will gobble it.
It just
up.
grabs it and sticks to it. And,
It does.
yeah. Good.
Okay. I didn't know if it needed to scroll or not, because sometimes it does. Okay, good.
I don't think on YouTube, I don't know that we can get comments.
Okay.
So sorry if you all are looking at this and you have questions.
We were
I don't-
doing
we
today,
keep-
whoops.
Where does this keep coming from? Oh, see what we mean? And it sticks to everything. I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. And I'm still just alternating on top. I will tell you, I have a tendency to get distracted. I know that's hard to think. And it happens that anyways, you'll miss a tie or you'll do two of the same side by side. And if that happens, that's quite all right.
It
Just go back
happens.
and
It's not a party.
yeah, right. It's not a
Until it
party until
happens,
somebody
it's
gets it. Yeah.
off.
So yeah, it happens all the
All the
time.
time.
So
Every party.
if that happens with you,
Don't
don't.
freak out.
Nope. Just you can go untie it. Just try to catch it before you put the ribbons on, because
Yeah.
that's usually where a lot of times I mess up, is in the ribbon phase. But there again, you can just fix it
Anything
pretty
is
quick.
fixable. You really
Yes.
cannot mess these up. That's
No.
one thing we love about wreathing. You really just do what works for you.
Right.
It's not
Are we short of
impossible.
black?
Might be. No.
There it is. It was over there.
It's stuck to something else.
It was stuck to something else. It was right there.
It's like tumbleweed.
They are like little tumbleweeds, aren't they?
Yes. Is this old? I feel like I should maybe.
Yes, I didn't. I needed to dispose of that
Okay,
properly
I'm gonna move that. 'Cause
Okay.
knowing me, I will find a way to
to have it cut you.
kill
Yeah.
myself with it.
I
Bleed out on the camera.
I replaced the blade in the. We have the little Fisker, the rotary cutter, and I replaced the blade on it today.
They get very dull.
Yes, they do
Quickly.
with the amount of mesh we cut. So
Last one.
last one, and it's always a challenge because you have to lift and separate on both sides.
She said it again.
Uh-huh. So there it is. So I tried to do them as I went. I was kind of pushing them out of the way, but there it is right there.
Isn't it cute?
So see,
So cute.
you really
Look
can't
how full
tell.
and fluffy this gets
Yeah, look how thick that
from the
is.
side.
It's really thick. So it's quite
That's so
full.
cute.
I was looking to see if I could find them one where they're exactly on top of each other. I'm trying to see. As I'm spinning it around, y'all are probably getting dizzy.
Like, what are you doing?
I know, I can't see it. This one kind of looks like it. So I try to find the one that is kind of on top of each
Yeah,
other.
it is this one.
Okay.
It matches
And
up.
so what we do here is you're gonna do two side by side, and I go ahead and twist them off and twist
Roll it
them down. So I'm gonna twist it the 2 times.
But you could pick any two.
Fold it in the middle, and then just fold it down here in the middle. So those I won't be tempted to put ribbon ties on.
The reason we do that is because when you put your bow on, your
That's where
bow
we're
is
gonna put
nice
that.
and full and fluffy. This is where your bow is gonna go. So you're not gonna need ribbon for those because you're not gonna see them anyway.
And why waste
And
ribbon?
why waste ribbon?
We'd rather use a ribbon in the bow. So
Yeah.
there you go.
There you go.
All
So
right.
That's why we do that. So You're gonna go ahead and continue on the top just like you did on the bottom. You're gonna do exactly what you did, but there's gonna be two ties that are not gonna get ribbon. If that makes sense.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right. Okay, so we're doing
So-
the buffalo goes first.
On this one.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
All right. You want to hit that one? I always move around to the right. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm right-handed. I just have a pattern that I use.
And I twirl mine all the way out. So I do mine a little bit different, and then I just roll it down like that.
She's a twirler.
I'm a twirler. And then on these, we make little X's. So we do this a little bit different on top because it kind of spreads out your ribbon so that
all
you can
shows.
see them. So that's my little X.
Mm-hmm. So we're just coming in, put it in, twist. There we go.
Whoop. Got a little too aggressive on that. I lost
This is the therapy part because this is where you get to yank and pull and get after it.
Make those ribbons do what you want them to do.
That's right. And, you know, they're secured in there, so you can pull and you can, you know, you want to curl them down a little bit with your fingers as well, too.
I like to kind of bring mine up like that, just a little.
Mm-hmm.
Like that too. So they pop up a little bit.
Yep. And it's another reason it keeps that center piece from showing.
Yeah. 'cause
Where
you don't really wanna see
these
the,
little twisty ties.
the frame.
Thank you.
For you.
The sweet pop-ups.
I know, I think this is a cute little wreath. My little dog loves
We always do something with dogs every season, so
Yeah.
for all of our dog
No
lovers.
matter what it is, because we've always got people that love their pets, and
Yep.
we get that. We love our pets too, and they got to be included in the cute stuff.
Right.
Okay, and now this brings us up to the two that we're not going to do. So you've gone all the way around your top.
There you go. All right, so now the fun part.
Yes. So here's our sign.
Here's your sign. Jeff Fox.
Here's your
It reminds me of Jeff Foxworthy. So we have a bow, we have a sign. So you have a lot of options at this point. You get to just start playing around. So you could go, all right, we could do a bow here, and you could do a sign here. You could do, where else?
Move it around.
Yeah, you could do the bow hanging high, and the sign, or kind of like that.
Next to it.
Yeah, like that. You could do the sign low.
It just depends on the look you want to go with.
Exactly.
Lots
And this
of
is
options.
completely what you want to do.
Yeah.
You could do the sign, the bow
Straight
here.
up and down.
Yeah, and you could go straight like that if you just want to go a more traditional route. So usually us here at Twisted Grapevine.
We're a little offset.
we're a little
We're a
off.
little
That's
twisted.
saying.
I was trying to be nice about it. So
Yeah.
we would probably do this. We'd put this your pretty big bow here,
It is
and
kinda
we
big.
would probably do this like this. I think that's kind of cute.
I like that.
A little offset.
So, back of the sign, we go ahead, we staple with a 1/4" staple and put the glue on it too. So just kind of double reinforcing. And you're gonna take your ties, you can go, usually I hit one tie,
You want to secure it to the frame, the
Right.
metal frame, so that it's on there securely.
so I'm gonna do one right here and then I'll flip and show you where we are. So, all right. So you'll see it came, I went right around this tie.
Which makes it easy.
Right, and we're just gonna anchor that guy right there. Now it gives us a little bit of freedom to do the other side.
Don't tie it too tight though, because you
Yeah,
need a little
you don't
bit
want
of
to
give.
suck in like
Yeah,
that.
that's too
You
tight.
you want it to sit up. And sometimes I get them too tight initially and I have to go back
Same.
and loosen them. Or sometimes I lift it up and it droops a little and I have to go get it tighter. All right, do you want it up higher or you want it down here? What are you thinking?
I think it's kind of cute like that.
Okay.
I like it. A little bit
So
of
like I
it.
said, there's a lot of different ways. This one, I'm not gonna go, I'm gonna go between the two, so
Yeah.
I'm lifting the two there. And
So
I'm
it gives
going
you
between.
options.
And once again, flipping to the back, showing you it goes right there.
And attaching it to the frame.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yes. Because if you don't attach it to the frame, it will fall.
It won't stay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so flipping back. And then you want to come and kind of pull out your ribbons so they show. Because,
Isn't that cute?
like these right here, they're
They're
tucked under.
buried.
And you can't see them, so that's no fun.
And you have them. You want to show off your ribbons.
So we kind of lift them up a little bit, give them, yeah, like that.
A little bit of a curl with your finger because they're wired, which is the other reason why we use wire.
Yes,
Wired
all of our
ribbon
materials
only.
are really nice. This is why they're so full and so big.
Yeah.
This is not Hobby Lobby quality. Hobby Lobby would be limp and
You just have to use so much more.
right. You have to cut it twice as long, so in order to get the same look. I mean, it can be done, and we've done it in a pinch.
Sure.
All right, so I want to show them how to put that bow on.
So we're gonna do the same exact thing with
Show
this
them the back
bow,
of the bow, the
and
bow, yeah.
We've made everything and we've secured it with our pipe cleaner. Oops.
A bow.
That came undone.
Oh my.
Yes. Whoops. So you want to make sure it's nice and secure. Don't know how I did that. Probably messing with
Probably
it.
I
Probably
went
messing.
one way and you
Went
did it the other way, and
So,
therefore it came
yeah.
undone.
There you go. Don't do that.
Right.
Don't
So
do that.
you can go over a tie, you can go between two ties.
Which is probably what I'm gonna do
Mhm.
here. So again, I'm gonna take the pipe cleaner and I'm gonna bring it in between these two, maybe if I can find
I know, right?
this. Oh my gosh, you have to kind of dig through it. There it is. I'm gonna go right here for the wreath frame. And turn it over and show you what I did. I'm just gonna twist like that, just to secure it. And I go all the way to the end. And then I just kind of bring it into the inside just to kind of, so it doesn't scratch your door because it's got wire in it. And then I go back, since I smashed the bow, and I go back and I just fluff. Just gonna pull your little bow loops out and just kind of pull them apart and fluff a little bit. Straighten your tails, that's the word I was looking for.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't even paying attention, sorry.
No, it's all good. You can curl these or not. Some people don't love them curled. We think it's kind of cute.
It's just
We
personal
like it.
choice.
Sure.
And so
Dude, how you like
the
it?
last thing you'll need to do is make a hanger.
Which
so,
will come included.
right, and I think we
We've already did
twisted.
it for them.
Right,
Yes.
so
But
all it was
in case.
was a pipe cleaner, and we twisted a couple times. So on the back, you may
Fine.
want to like look at your friends and hold it up and say, okay, is this the center? Is this the center? And we kind of like do it. So I'm gonna do it with Wreath real quick. You may or may not be able to see us.
This is the center. If we want it just off center,
Okay.
just a little teeny bit.
All right, so here's what we do, and I don't want to squish the bow, but here's how
But
you're
if you
gonna
do,
do it.
it's you can reflect.
So we thread this in here, back up there. I'm gonna twist one, I usually twist one around that top bar right there. And then I take the other one and I go here. So that way it's around 2 bars. That's just kind of how I do it. You don't have to. There's a million different ways. You could tie this little guy onto here. And then just tuck the extra back behind. But that way you're secure and it will hold your wreath. Okay? So from here,
Cute.
yeah, this is a really fun wreath. You can do a ton of different things. You can go
Or
to
you could
Dollar
be
Tree.
done just like
You
this.
could be done, yeah. You could go to Dollar Tree, not that I would use green, but you know, I would use probably black or white or silver. But you can take Christmas balls, because this is a Christmas wreath, and tie 3 together with a chenille, you know, pipe cleaner, and put around some of the ties.
And decorate.
Which would be really cute. We've got a couple of these guys here. We've got some bones that we're gonna probably put on it. We also sell the balls, we sell the curlies.
There's so many things you can do.
And if you order a party kit or wreath kit, you can check out any of those we have on our website
Yeah.
as well. It changes all the time.
Yes.
And you can do that as well.
We're
So,
always updating.
and we have tons of videos on Facebook. I think we're up to about 85. We've got a bunch in YouTube as well. And we just want to thank you for shopping with Twisted Grapevines.
Yes.
And if you have any questions, just message us. And
But hopefully that's explained to you the difference between the party kits and our wreath kits. And if you get a party kit, this is what. And you get, like I said, you get a party kit whether you come here and do your party live with us, which we hope you do because they're a lot of fun.
they are a lot of fun.
But we have had some that
But if you're not
You're gonna do it at
local,
home.
you can't do
Yeah.
it that way either. So, but we
That's
do
true.
set them all up,
the
and
same.
right, and you could have your beverages there.
Yes. And this is what you get.
yes,
And it's all every kit, depending on what kit you get, but it's all going to be the same. Everything's going to be cut for you. Everything will be prepared. So all you have to do is open your box and get started. Watch
started.
the video. Have
That's
fun.
that's right. All right. So, I don't know if I can lift this up. Let's see if we can do it without shaking. Ooh, I think I just did.
It gives.
All right.
It takes a second.
Yep, okay.
A little
I
bit
think
more.
we're there. A
'Cause
little
we
bit
totally
more.
cut off our heads.
Oh,
still.
it's our. Oh, I don't
Yeah.
think it's staying
Oh, it
up
won't
is the
stay.
problem. So I'll just hold it right here.
We
So,
understand.
yeah, right.
We'll just come down here.
Right.
There you go.
So, anyways, I'm Kim, and
And I'm Reve.
we're Twisted Grapevines. And
So
thanks for joining
hopefully
us.
this helps explain.
Right.
And hopefully we'll see you guys very soon.
That's
come
right.
check us out. If you're ever in Arlington, come check us out. We'd
That's
love
right.
to have you.
And then also keep checking with the webpage because we will be adding new kits with new seasons, and we have a bunch
We're
of
about
stuff.
to get our
that-
Valentine's and spring in, so we'll have to do a video of that as well when we get our new palettes.
That's right.
So we're excited.
Yeah.
But
So thanks for wreathing
thank
with
you
us.
guys. Come back and read
And
with us.
that's right.
And Merry Christmas, Happy
All right.
holidays, and we hope we see you soon.
Okay.
Thanks, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, it's gonna fall. Okay, thank you.
Gonna hold it.
While I go around.
And now it chooses to stay. Of course.
Oh, did it?
Of course.
Okay.